Welcome back to the channel. So after the first visit to Barnes & Noble for the Criterion sale, the 50% off sale, I've started to watch some of the movies, and the first one I picked up to watch is Swing Time, starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. This is a George Stevens film. George Stevens directed such films as Shane and A Place in the Sun, which I highly recommend too if you haven't seen that, starring Elizabeth Taylor. So one of the things I notice about Criterion films, one of the things I like about Criterion films is that it's really an immersive experience to watch a Criterion film, just because of the supplements and the restoration of the film itself. So this film has a new 2K digital restoration. So I was reading online too that the original print was somehow damaged or lost, and so they couldn't do a 4K restoration. They could do the 2K. So if you're used to 4K restorations, you may not, you may see a difference in quality, but I think the 2K restoration is fine. I mean, it's definitely better than a DVD. So one of the things I do first when I pick up a Criterion movie is I will watch a few of the supplements before I actually watch the film, just to get a little background material and just to get a little bit of interest in what I'm going to watch. If I've already seen the film, I might listen to it with the commentary track the first time I watch it, or the first time I purchase that Criterion film. So in this one, I did watch there's a short archival interview with Fred Astaire. It's only a few minutes, and it's interesting to hear him talk about his relationship with George Stevens and the way they used to work together. I watched the new interview with George Stevens Jr. about his relationship with his father and just his overall take on the filming technique. There's a lot of discussion too in these supplements about, I'm not going to spoil the film obviously, but there's a lot of discussions about the final sequence, the final dance number, which was shot a number of times. And Ginger Rogers apparently wanted to continue with it. And so they shot it over 40 times. And so there's a lot of discussion about that. There's also a short supplement from the choreographer, Hermes Pan, on this edition. And this film has some controversial elements as well. And again, I'm not going to spoil that for you, but it is in the supplemental materials, and I highly recommend watching that. There's a new interview with a film scholar, Mia Mask, on the controversial and historical aspects of the film. Overall, this film is wonderful. It's a great film if you like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Some of my other favorite Astaire Rogers films are Top Hat. I also like, Ginger Rogers is not in it, but Easter Parade and Royal Wedding also is a great film if you like Fred Astaire. But you can really see the chemistry on screen with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Although there's some light comedy in the film, and the script is just okay, you're really waiting for the dance numbers between the two of them, and you can really see the chemistry between them when they're dancing together. It's basically a romance film, and it's just wonderful to see the two of them dancing together. Fred Astaire obviously is an amazing dancer and one of the best in American cinema. I was just really excited to see it again. It's a great movie to watch, to really lift your spirits, especially during the dance sequences, which seemed like they took quite a while to do. That is my quick take on Swing Time. So I'll be back very soon with another quick take on one of the other movies I picked up. So thanks for joining me. If you have a favorite musical or favorite Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers movie, or Fred Astaire movie, if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. I'd love to learn more about other movies that you may be watching. So thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I will talk with everyone again soon.